Welcome to a Thrumnal video review of Transformers Prime Megatron. Yes, anyways. I do apologize. This is like the 5th time I've tried to do this video because he's quite reflective of my lights. And you can see that it's quite bright and my auto adjust is starting to work correctly. Anyways, show accurate problem. Visible head syndrome. And the stupid huge weaponizer. I mean, really? And no matter how hard you try to pull, it doesn't always work. I can't get half of it across. It's supposed to hold and pull, and it becomes a sword daggery blaster of doom. However, we'll get into this one later. Ooh, get back here. This is a great weapon, and I wish they would make an actual size one for, well, even if it's a role-playing design, I still would really like one. Great for Halloween costume. Either that or it's just a derpy thumb piece. Anyways, moving on. My neck is killing me. As I said in the last video, I pulled my back, stung by something, or bit, I'm not sure. But the thing was pretty big and looked like a bad mosquito. But it could have been a bee, far as I know. And then, chased by bees, walking a dog, and in the process of moving, so I'm trying to pull out as many video reviews as I can. So, if I sound a little blasé, I apologize. If I sound a little repetitive, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be as fluent and as goof me as I can. Size comparison. We'll bring in the beast. Optimus Prime. And yes, this is a first edition, and no, this is not the reissue first edition. This is first edition, where I've ordered it from Canada. Yes. And from what I heard from my sources, this month or next month, they'll be reissuing the first editions, which I'm hoping they reissue Cliff Jumper, because I would love to get my hands on a first edition Cliff Jumper. Considering, 1, the transformation's better, and 2, he actually has his fist cannons. I'm so annoyed with that engine block of hammerness that's supposedly an axe. Yeah, that is about as sharp as a blunt baseball bat. Anyways, Optimus is out of the... Moving on to Megatron. Well, yeah, get rid of that for now. Megs is a really great Cybertronian-style flying not quite sure starship. He also has visible hand syndrome. Dun 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 dun. But from this angle, he looks... Well, if you can get past the fact he's staring at you with his cowboy hat sticking out of the top here, he's okay. A lot of transparent. Yes, I'm sorry, Imago, I'm stealing that word again. Plastic. Now, we push in these little tabby thingies on the corners. See, what I don't understand with this guy, he has a lot of pointy bits on him, okay? And now the other ones are getting rubbered pieces? Oh well. Anyways, unpeg the legs from back here, which actually peg into... Trying to remember, give me a minute. Let's see, this whole panel comes off. There we go. I keep forgetting the wing. The whole wing's his foot. Rotate it around, clip it. Oop, that didn't sound good. Anyways, there's a tab right there. Into there, tab that there, bring out the foot. There we go. And the other side is same. Pull out this, rotate this, bring this down, clip it into the place, pull out the toesy, pull out the heel spur, and we're staring at his backside of his legs. Let's rotate these inward a little bit. Oh, they're sliding off their slide pegs. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Bring this down a little bit. Bring this whole panel piece. This is the interesting thing. It's going to slide up and slide up. This whole panel piece is going to eventually just fall down, so let it be. This is a double hinge unit, so it's sitting out like this. Bring it down, push up on this one that's underneath, bring that in. Then you can go ahead and close the chest panels to make his pectoral section. Come back here, flip up that a little bit. Oh, you can't see any of that. I'm sorry. Flip this up to get it out of the way. Push right here, and on the other side as well, to release the armsies from these little ports. Now, they're also on these... I can't see any of that. Again, jeez, I am horrible today. There's this ball joint and this pin hinge. So pull out both sides to bring that out. Then there's this peg here and this peg hole here, which if you bring this down just right, which is not going to work for me, is it? No, because I still forgot something. Wow. Megatron's pretty big, I'm sorry. What am I forgetting? Give me a moment. I apologize. Alright, bring this up. Yes. Rotate. That. Then bring that and that back. There we go. Rotate the shoulder spikies. Alright, now we can bring this chest panel back into itself. Maybe not. Yes, bring the chest panel there. And it should fold after you fiddle with things for a bit. Now we can get the shoulder panel in there. And in... Ooh. Hey, ball joint slide. And really? Wow. Megatron's being a poo. Work with me! Stop fighting me! Dude, I'm not trying to, like, relocate your dislocation, if you have a dislocated elbow. Rotate the forearm, bring out the hand, bring out the hand. So the hand's like, because his thumb sits right in that nice little cubby. Could have done a little better with the whole arm. Bring that down. Then we can straighten out the kibble any way you want. And then fold the cannon connector straight back. I just tend to leave these just like that. It's better than the Generations Megatron's version. That whole shell was a backpack. Okay, it looked like a gigantic jet turbines. Cool, but still, personally, just too much kibble. Okay, you're not pegging in. Why aren't you pegging in? You in there? Satisfying click right there. Now we have Megatron. If he can stop looking like he's about to, you know, drop a poo or something. Jesus. Stun, man, stun. Alright, now we can take his BFG here. Plop that on his arm. Take his... I love this thing. If I haven't mentioned that. Put it into his hand, turn, and it should find the peg section on his wrist, and in it goes. A Gauntlet of Doom. And I do mean a Gauntlet of Doom. Anyways, I digress again. Sorry. Now, articulation. We have this shoulder patty thing that can get out of his way. He's got would have a full 360 on his ball jointed shoulder, but unfortunately, shoulder pad's in the way. He does have a bicep swivel. He does have a single elbow. Let that fall off, sadly. But he does have a little bit of wrist pivot. He doesn't have a waist joint. He has a thigh swivel. However, you got to be careful because this one keeps sliding off the thigh swivel. Sigh swivel? Dude, diarrhea of the mouth. He does have a single bend in the knee. Gets about a little better than 90, but it looks 90 based on shin location. But it's still good. And he has a little bit of toesy pivot and heel spur pivot. Outside of that, his head does go side to side, but his big, bulky chin get in the way. And he doesn't have much back to back because of his helmet. It's just a disaster in the front and back. This has been Thrumnal in Transformers Prime Megatron. I recommend him. and I suggest going out and get him. He's fun. His transformation can be a little tricky at times, but other than that, can't really complain. Thank you for watching, as always. Please rate, subscribe. Yes, click those things down there. They're there. Come on. Seriously. Support the Thrumnal. Anyways, till next time, have yourselves a great one.